Hey there, Cancer. Good afternoon, and welcome to your February 2021 tarot reading. Welcome to Tree of Life Tarot. My name's Carrie. I'm excited to be here to connect with Cancer and to talk about your February. Look at the energies that you have ahead of you. So, Cancer, I'm excited that you're here. If you're Cancer and you're here, welcome. If you're not Cancer and you're here, I'm excited to have you here too. Whether your sun sign is Cancer or your moon or rising sign is Cancer, perhaps you have Cancer in your Venus. Maybe you don't have Cancer anywhere in your chart, but you're just intuitively guided to click on this reading. Trust those energies. I'm happy to hear that. So Cancer, today is Tuesday, January the 27th. Time on my end is 1:25 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So here we are in your reading today. The first thing I want to do is go over your astrological forecast with you. All right, so we want to look at your February, look at the month, and see which specific planets are going to move into which specific houses for you, Cancer, right? And what these energies are going to bring you at this time. So that's going to be some great information. That's going to give us kind of a big picture look energetically at what's taking place for you. And then we're going to turn to a tarot reading where we're going to get an opportunity to see how many of these energies will manifest more specifically for you in the month of February. So when it's all said and done, I feel like we're going to have a fantastic tarot reading for you today, Cancer. Okay, let's get started. Let's begin with your astrological forecast. Let me share a little bit of this information with you. So keep in mind, Cancer, I'm not an astrologer. I don't claim to be, right? I get fascinated with the stars. But I learned from the astrologers, so I'm taking a lot of the information that I've learned from the professionals, and I'm just relaying it, and I'm sharing it with you. So I'm going to outline these energies and do the best job that I can to kind of describe these energies to you so you know what to expect and what to anticipate. So I feel like if you're stepping into February, the better understanding you have of what's ahead of me, what can I expect, I feel like it's valuable, it helps you. I mean, look, at the end of the day, Cancer, that's why you're here, right? Okay. Let's get started. So the month of February is a big month for all the zodiac signs. Much of the energetic focus for you in February, Cancer, comes in your 8th house. So on the 1st of February, we have the planets of the Sun, Mercury, Jupiter, and Saturn all falling into your 8th house energy. On the 2nd of February, we have the planet Venus, so the planet of attraction and love, which also joins the party and moves into your 8th house. And then on the 11th of February, we have a new moon also happening in your 8th house. Okay, so lots of energy focused for you, Cancer, on your 8th house, and the 8th house represents the energy of Scorpio. That's a deep house. That's a house where we approach a lot of our fears, a lot of our phobias, the things that bring us anxieties, where we go into that mode of being inward, going somewhat introverted, where we're thinking about our life and thinking about the potential, thinking about our past experiences, our present experiences, and we're focused on what limiting energies am I aware of that are holding me up from my potential. That's everything that's taking place in your 8th house. So to elaborate a little more, the 8th house has to do with processing the tough stuff. Our fears, phobias, the things that bring us anxiety and unhappiness. This can be a difficult energy to be in. However, if we recognize this energy, we have the ability to literally be able to transform our lives and overcome the fears and the phobias. And how exactly does that transformation take place in that 8th house energy? Well, it gives us a chance to really address the fears. So we're going to the root cause of the fears. So many times we're going back in time, sometimes to our past experiences that we took on that maybe brought about these fears. And we focus on those experiences and we identify the root cause of the problem. That's when a transformational change takes place. Okay, knowing this, your work career, where you spend the bulk of your time, can help you. So what I'm pointing out here to you, Cancer, is with all of this energy being focused on your 8th house, right? We offset this energy by backing up 6 houses. So we go from the 8th house to your 2nd house, which takes us to your 2nd house of finances. And it's that house that kind of helps balance things in your 8th house. So To balance the 8th house energies, we do this by focusing our energy in the house that's 6 houses away. So 6 houses away for you, Cancer, is your 2nd house of finances. So putting your focus on this, knowing this, your work, career, your finances, your income, wherever you spend your money. These keep your energies balanced and pull you into deeper thoughts and thinking. All right, Cancer, your 2nd house energy of finances and resources may also be playing a role in some of the fears that you could be addressing in your 8th house. I mention that because I see the potential of that possibly in this tarot reading that we have for you. These energies can also help strengthen the relationships in your life. All relationships, whether they're romantic, love relationships, friendships, connections, work relationships, business relationships, partnerships. On the 19th of February, we have the Sun coming to join the planet Neptune in your 9th house of expansion and beliefs. So you moved your astrological energies from the 8th house into your 9th house, right? So what is it that you're taking away with you from the work that you did in your 8th house? Because whatever your takeaway is, that's how you're expanding your belief system. So for many of you, this could be a transformational kind of energy if you're willing to do the work. Okay, this is also the house of travel. So in the month of February, some of you may find yourselves traveling, right? Vacation or moving, relocating. On the 27th of February, we have a full moon happening in your 3rd house of thinking and communication. This is a perfect time for some of you to network, maybe to write a book or maybe to publish a book. So 3rd house energy is thinking, a perfect time to learn and to study. To be able to retain the things that you're learning. It's also a perfect time to express those energies outwardly, to network and communicate, connect with others. Okay, Cancer. So there we have it. There's your astrological forecast for the month of February. And now we're going to hone in and we're going to see how many of these energies are going to manifest more specifically for you in the month of February. So I wanted to pull an energy from my Power of Love activation energy to take us into your reading today, Cancer, to see, what is it that we're talking about, the matter at hand. So the energy that comes out for you comes to us as responsibility. It says, you are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love that you express. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love that you express. So we're talking about the energy of responsibility, right? And let's just focus on that energy right now. I wanted to get some clarification for you. Thinking about responsibility, taking us into your February. And here's what comes out for us. So as it pertains to responsibility, here we have the 7 of Swords, right? And I feel like 7 of Swords is showing up because it's talking about the responsibility for yourself. All right, so here I'm in this energy of being responsible for myself. But the energy that's connected to this, tied to this responsibility, comes to us as the 3 of Pentacles. So this is representing maybe your responsibility, your half of the responsibility in this particular relationship in your life. What does this relationship amount to? It could be business, professional, could be work, boss, co-worker, could be a friend, could be romantic love, could be a spouse, a boyfriend or girlfriend. But those are the 2 energies clarifying responsibility for us. And now taking us further into your tarot reading, I wanted to pull an energy from my Psychic Tarot of the Heart deck by John Holland. So I just wanted to pull one energy, but it's really kind of fascinating because 2 energies ended up coming out for you. So let me share these with you, Cancer. So here we have strengthening bonds, right? So we're talking about a beginning. And again, we're looking at potential here in tarot readings, right? Choices have not been made yet, right? So there's the potential here for you, Cancer, of this beautiful beginning. And it's not just a beginning that fell into your lap, right? This is a strong beginning that you're creating and you're manifesting. So we want to understand this beginning a little bit better. I want to pull some clarifying energies, and here's what comes out for you. So, Cancer, as you're in thought, thinking about this beginning, right? We know you're thinking about it because we have the Hanged Man energy. representing the energy of Pisces. So you may have a Pisces in your life, maybe a Pisces on the other end of this relationship. But notice the illumination, right, around my mind. So this is, honestly, we're talking about some 8th house energy right here of being deep in thought. I'm trying to make a choice. I'm trying to make a decision, right? What is this inspiration, this energy around my head? What does it represent? It's right here, represented by the High Priestess energy, right? So this is my intuition speaking to me. How do we describe and define our intuition, right? It's not just a random thought, right? But these are thoughts and little energetic nudges that we feel, right, at different times. So we know that you're feeling these nudges because it's showing it right here in the Hangman energy, but not ready to make a choice, not ready to make a decision yet, right? But feeling very inspired. Okay, Cancer, getting further clarification. Here's what comes in for you. So keep in mind, right, we're talking about responsibility here. So, in partnerships and in relationships, it takes 2 people, right? 2 people that are willing to step forward and do their part, right? To live up to their end of the responsibility. So the energy that's coming out, clarifying the strengthening bonds, comes to us as the 4 of Pentacles, right? So this is a limiting energy that maybe you're in and you're feeling right now. Maybe you're feeling, I don't have what it takes, right? Maybe I'm questioning whether or not I have the skills, I have the abilities, whether I have what it takes within me. So I'm deep in thought, representing, this energy of scarcity, also the must-haves. What's interesting is the energy that's attached to this comes to us as the Fool's card, right? So this is representing the energy of your ability, Cancer, right? To step into this beginning, freeing yourself from the heaviness, right? Maybe you're deep in thought, thinking about it too heavily. Really, at the end of the day, the other energy that is just showing up and popping right here for you. Usually my cards are turned the other direction, but for whatever reason I turn these the opposite direction, and this throat chakra is just kind of screaming at you in your tarot reading, Cancer. So we're talking about the throat chakra here, which is really, it's our ability to be able to communicate, right? So, and that may be part of I feel like that is part of the answer for some of you here. But your ability to let go of the fears, the worries, and the concerns, and to be able to embrace this Fool's energy. It's the energy of stepping into an adventure, right, for the first time. So there's mystery, there's excitement. I'm standing on the edge of the cliff, right? I'm not taking any luggage, any baggage with me. I've freed myself from these energies. What have I freed myself from? Right here, 4 of Pentacles. Things that I'm just clinging to, hanging on too tightly. Okay, getting further clarification. Here's what comes out for you, Cancer. So here we have the 8 of Swords, and the 8 of Swords is attached to the 10 of Swords. So I'm delighted to see the 10 of Swords show up for you, Cancer. So with 10 swords, if I subtract 8 swords from the 10 swords, it leaves me with 2 swords, right? The ability to make a choice, to make a decision. So I can make a choice, I can make a decision to take these swords. And what are the swords, right? They're limiting thoughts, right? Limiting energies that maybe I'm basing these on, connected to just my past experiences in life. But here I am in this 8th house energy, right? Where I'm addressing my fears. I'm addressing my phobias. I'm addressing the energies within me that I feel bring me resistance, right? That hold me back. They're bringing me fears. And if I'm really doing the work when I'm in this energy, right, I'm going to the root cause. So I'm going back in time. And maybe, for some, maybe this is about my ability to look back on the past. And maybe that I have some painful experiences in the past. And it may require me to change the story of what took place. Why do I want to change the story? I want to free myself from all of the heaviness that I've attached myself to from these past experiences. So I free myself and I release those experiences completely. And here I feel the weight lifted off of me. Again, Cancer, the throat chakra, really, it's standing out to me. So, for many, this really may come down to having a conversation, being able to whoever this connection is in this Three of Pentacles, whoever this energy represents to you in your life. This may be just my ability to be able to communicate, right? To be able to express, hey, if it's work related, it's like, I know that I'm good at this and these things, right? But I struggle with these things. Coming to a place of understanding with those energies and being able to communicate it. Maybe I'm communicating, I don't know if I'm going to make enough, right? Showing here in the Four of Pentacles of expressing that. So you're able to talk about it and clear the air. If it's relationship related, love, romance, we each have our own part, our own responsibility in the dynamic of every relationship, right? So maybe it's about having the conversation and getting clear on exactly, we're working together, right? We're working together to create and manifest. And here are the things that you're good at, and here's the things that I'm good at, right? And so what if you do these things and I do these things, right? And now we're working together. And I'm not carrying around this heaviness anymore where I feel these energies of fear, because I've had a chance to speak my truth, right? Maybe I've even had a chance to go to the root cause of these fears and step away from the personalization. And if I'm able to do that, I have the ability to literally be able to transform my life and transform my energies. Why does that transformation take place? Because you've done the work, right? You did the heavy lifting. You went to the root cause of some of these energies that may be holding you up, right? Causing you to maybe feel like maybe you're carrying too much responsibility, right? Or you just want to get clear on the responsibilities. Okay, the next energy that comes in for you, Cancer, comes to us as the World card, right? So for many of you, this is the transformation. What does the World card represent? It's not like you leaving planet Earth and going to another world. It's you literally changing your energy within you so much that it feels like you've stepped into a brand new world, and you're still here on planet Earth with all of us, right? But it feels completely different for you. Transformational kind of energy. It's fantastic. Okay, and this is an energy that's available. It's attached to the Ten of Swords. So this potential is here for you, Cancer. Okay, so like I said, I usually just pull one energy from my Psychic Tarot of the Heart deck, but another energy came out for you, so I feel like it's supposed to come out. So Cancer, coming to us next, we have love, right? So this is, if it's a step-by-step process, this is the next step, if you will, after you've done all of the inner work. You've had the conversation, you've communicated. Here we have the Lover's card representing the energy of Gemini. So you may have a Gemini in your life. But here we have two people that understand their own individual responsibility in the dynamic of this relationship. In fact, they're holding hands and they lean back, so they're counterbalancing one another. If he were to let go of her, she would fall. If she were to let go of him, he would fall. So it's representing this energy of working together to create and to manifest. Getting further clarification. Here's what comes out for you. Kind of great, Cancer. So clarifying this Lover's card, here we have it coming to us again, the energy of Gemini. So the Lover's showing up here, but notice in this energy right here, both individuals are clothed, but over here the individuals in this energy, right, we're naked, right? So maybe I'm naked, but I feel comfortable being within my nakedness in front of this other person. Why? Because maybe I communicated and I expressed, these are some of the energies that I'm feeling, that I'm experiencing right now, that are holding me up, right? And I love everything about this relationship, and I don't want to hold us up at all. So I just want to be honest, and I want to communicate. I want to express to you what some of these fears are, what some of these energies of scarcity that I have, right? So we can talk about it. And we talk about it, we're able to address these energies. So over here in the Lover's card, right, we've talked, we've communicated, we feel vulnerable, naked in front of each other. It's very comfortable. We both have a clear understanding of what your responsibility is and what my responsibility is. And where does this Lover's card take us? It takes us to the Ace of Cups, right? It's an abundance of love. It's overflowing with water, love, and connection. So whether this is love or romance, which I feel will be the case for many of you, or it's work relationship, it's a beautiful soulmate kind of connection in your life. All right, Cancer, getting further clarification. So now we're off. We're off to the races. And where are you headed exactly? So here we have the Star card coming to us. Now I feel like I'm in the energy of manifesting all of my hopes and dreams. And again, Cancer, it didn't just fall into your lap. Why are you feeling this energy? You're feeling this energy because you know you've earned it, right? You've earned it because you did the work. You addressed these fears, right? You addressed these energies of scarcity, any energies that are bringing you resistance, feeling that are holding you up. Now I'm manifesting all of my hopes and dreams, and the energy that's attached to this comes to us as the Six of Wands. So, do I feel proud? Absolutely, right? I'm sitting up straight on this horse. I'm holding my wand with my wreath of victory attached to it, right? Notice his body language. He's pretty proud. And why is it? So this is an energy that's available to you. Why is it you feel proud? Because you did it. You did the work, right? And that you know that you've done the difficult work. You know that you did whatever it took in order to recognize these energies, go to the root cause, and transform your life. Okay, it gets better. The next energy that comes to Cancer is right here, right? Now I feel I have the energy of the sun shining on me, right? I'm not feeling my fears. I'm not feeling the anxieties. I've lifted and freed myself from those energies. Very similar to this Fool's energy right here. Notice the child is naked right here, and he's sitting on a white horse. White horse representing pure love, right? Pure love, pure intention. Feeling free. The sun shining on me. I can feel the warmth of the sun. This energy, beautiful energy, arguably by many tarot readers, the most favorable energy in the tarot set. This is the potential of what it is that you get a chance to be able to feel connected to this relationship, whether it's love, romance, business partnership, friendship, like-minded energies, soulmate kind of connection. Okay, Cancer, I think I'm done with this portion of your tarot reading here on YouTube. Wow, I feel like you guys have a fantastic tarot reading here. I hope it resonates with all of you. If it's resonating, for those of you that would like to follow me over to Vimeo and watch the extended version of your February 2021 tarot reading, you can do so by just going below this reading to the description box, and there's a link there that's Vimeo Cancer February extended tarot reading. So I strongly encourage you to click on that link and see exactly what else comes out in your tarot reading here, Cancer. If any of you are interested in getting a personal tarot reading, I'd love to hear from you. Send me an email at treeoflifetarot9@gmail.com. I can send you your own private link to a recorded 30 to 45 minute recording about your reading, addressing whatever question, whatever area in your life you'd like to ask about. Or I can schedule a live reading with you on Zoom, which gives us a chance to look at each other, and I can ask you questions. You can ask me questions throughout the reading. So we really go in depth in those readings, and I get a chance to create stronger connections with all of you, which that's just thrilling for me. So I enjoy that. Thank you for all the love and the support. I recently joined Patreon. For those of you that have chosen to follow me over on Patreon and support me there, thank you so much for your love and your support. I wouldn't be here, and I couldn't have this channel and do these readings without all of you. So thank you so much. Cancer, it's an exciting February ahead of you. Wishing you all the most beautiful transformation you can anticipate. Thanks, Cancer. Have a great month.